episode 4012, Change is a Good Thing.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. It's hump day. Yes, it is. Man, that hump can go really low. My voice is a little messed up still, as you can tell. So bear with me. Thank you for your grace, because regardless of what's happening, change is a good thing. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com, where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter. The Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. How is your week? Are you exhausted? There are mornings that I wake up and I'm like, yes, let's do it. And then as the day progresses, I'm like, where's my voice? And I can't tell you how many times I'm like, Christiane, you just need to stop talking. That's not going to happen. When you have a big family, and I have a very big family because you're in it, yes, well, we got to just keep going. And so I appreciate your grace and your prayers, and I'll get over it. It's not a big deal. I don't feel bad, but sometimes it is what it is. And so as I think about that, I was wondering, what do we do? What are we putting on hold right now in our lives? Some things we have to, right? We don't have the choice but to do it because of certain circumstances. But why do we often run from change as if it's something dangerous to avoid, right? We want something different, but we're like, yeah, we don't want to do it. And the sprint away is so instinctive that even when we stumble, we'd rather keep running in fear than pause and face what's new. Instead of running from something like fear or failure or discomfort, why not run toward what you want? Because I'm here to remind you, change is a good thing. We're wired as creatives and learners. We are. We are created in the image of our Creator, our Heavenly Father. And He is the creator, right, of the heavens and the earth, all of the universe. But if we keep thinking we cannot change something or do it differently, it holds us back. If you think, I can't learn this new crazy app on my phone, you're not going to be able to learn the crazy app on your phone because you keep thinking it. You run away from it. I know. We've been doing some work on the website, and it's awesome. It's getting so close. They sent me a preview, and hopefully we'll have a few things done that maybe, okay, it may not be Easter, but maybe right after Easter. We'll just see. Cross your fingers, because that's what I'm doing too. But I could have sat here and dreamt that this is what I want for you all, okay, in regards to our home at createyournow.com. And I could sit here and paint this picture of, oh yeah, this would be great. And then say, but man, I got to learn this, and I got to do this, and then I got to figure out this, and then I got to change this. And if I change that, that means this changes. And I can sit here and talk myself out of it. Now, in all honesty, I kind of bit off more than I could chew at one point. That's why it's taken us a little bit longer. But I think it's going to be worth the wait. Is it going to be perfect? No. Nothing is perfect in life. But it's going to serve its purpose for now. We get to create our now. But so many times we keep convincing ourselves that we can't change a circumstance or try a fresh approach, that we just trap ourselves in the quicksand of, I'm going to stay stuck. I'm stuck. This is where I want to be. And that quicksand then becomes this well of despair where only our tears accumulate. It gets a bit salty, and not in a positive way. My friend, you're worth more than that prison. You deserve to break free. So let me ask you, what lights you up? What do you care about so deeply that it pulls you out of bed no matter how tired you are? People have asked me over and over again, we're well into 4,000 episodes now. In fact, I looked on one of our other areas where the podcast is heard. You can hear the podcast. I don't know how many different channels out there. I have lost track, honestly. People say, I heard you here. And I'm like, you did? How did I get there? I have no idea. But great. I'm glad you're listening, And I do appreciate you, seriously, for sharing, subscribing, for reviewing, all that you do. And I can't wait till we launch the new website and then we open up AIM and we have our PJ parties. I mean, it's just going to be awesome. And by the way, those PJ parties, yeah, they're online. All right. So they're going to be fun. I promise you, PJ party for Jesus. It's going to be awesome. But I look at that and I came across this and I was going through some of the details of it. And it said we have over 4,100 episodes. And I basically launched that right at the very beginning, that particular stage of where the podcast lives. And I was like, there's no way we have over 4,100 episodes. Well, if it says we do, because we have some that are videos, we have some that are longer form, we have some that are short form. I mean, there's just so many different things we have out there. It's everything out there. And I was like, whoa, that's a lot. Our home, our website, createyournow.com, holds all of them. There are a couple things that are missing, but not very many. But I still don't think there's 4,100 episodes. But that's what it says. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. If I would have sat back a long time ago and said, you know what? I just don't feel like it today. Do you know how many episodes we would have right now? You and me talking? Maybe 50. I'm just being honest with you. Because I'm just like you. I got to get up. I got to get ready for the day. Got to take my kids to school. Okay, that's not right now. Back then it was. When I first started, it was. Now they're older. I'm grateful they can get up and get dressed themselves and get ready. And we're almost down to no one in school. Yes. Okay, we'll leave that for another episode. But seriously, our youngest is about to graduate from college. 5 graduates. That's something for this mama to be proud of. So yes, now I don't have to worry about that. But back then I did. Over what, I think 11, 12 years ago. I don't know. I scratched my head. I'm not sure. I think we're in year 12 maybe embarking on 13. It all runs together. But I got up many mornings going, I'm so tired. I can't do this. But you see, I didn't cling to that. I decided I would cling to what lights me up, what's in my heart, what God made bigger than my circumstances. What is it for you? What lights you up? What do you care about so deeply that it's going to pull you out of bed? No matter what's going on, no matter what you're facing. Change becomes good exactly when it creates room for what truly matters to you. And it's going to be different for you, for me, and that's great. That's what makes the world go round. Life will always throw struggles your way. It's going to happen. It's a given. But change gives you permission to move beyond surviving those storms and start finding good marks along the journey, not just the scars. Wounds heal, right? But you can find the good things, the things that say, I got this win. I was doing this, and look where it brought me today. Better things aren't just a fantasy, and they also don't just happen. They're waiting on the other side of a shift that you have to make in your mind, the thoughts that you think, which then informs the actions that you take. Better requires change. And if you want something different from where you are now, you've got to be willing to say, better is going to require me to change. Change is a good thing. Knowing who you are and becoming who you are means changing the patterns, the routines, and sometimes the people you're hanging around with. Take a chance on change. That is your kiss to keep it simple strategy. Take a chance on change. If you don't, where are you going to still be? Tomorrow, the next day, the next day. You're going to be stuck in that sticky quicksand called stuck quicksand. I'm stuck. You may sink a little bit more. I don't want you to be miserable. No, life's not ever going to be easy. You're going to be tired, but you also can smile. And sometimes I think we just want to give up. We want what's easy. So we give up. Easy wasn't written in your future, my friend. Take a chance on change. So what does it look like to start believing that change is worth taking this chance on? Number 1, visualize your possible future. Have you ever daydreamed recently? That's where you want to go. Take 5 minutes. I would encourage you to do it daily, to picture the life you want. The clearer the image, the more real it feels. This is going to spark you up, right? Refuel you and say, gosh, if I just do this one step today, I'll be that much closer to fill in the blank. And this creates hope and a magnetic pull toward change because your brain starts aligning with what's possible instead of what's comfortable. Let that sink in for a minute. Let that go deep to your heart. You want to create hope. You want to have this pull inward, deep into your heart, and change your brain and what it's thinking and what it's doing, because when you do that, your brain starts aligning with what's possible instead of what's comfortable. Visualize your possible future. Now, let me just remind you, it's not going to happen overnight. It takes time. But let me tell you this. If you could have something close to what you've been dreaming of in 3, 5, or 10 years from now, would it be worth it? Think about that for a minute. Because a lot of times we just want it now, and if we can't get it now, we're like, oh, never. No. You get to create your now every single day. Number 2, make small changes, not overhauls. Start with one tiny change. One step at a time leads to miles of greatness, right? That's what we say. Maybe it's a different morning habit, a new way of approaching a task, or a conversation you've been avoiding. Tough conversations might actually bring greater rewards. Did you hear me? Someone needs to hear this today, and maybe it's me too. Tough conversations bring greater rewards, but you have to be willing to have the tough conversation, or nothing follows it except where you are right now. And you're already telling me you don't like it where you are. Small wins build confidence and prove that change isn't some giant monster. It's a path forward. Are you willing to make those small changes? You don't have to get semi-truckloads of everything to make, I got to bring all this in at one time. No, you don't. Because you're going to need all of March Madness, all 64 teams, I believe it is, that they all started out with. Now we're to the Sweet 16. But you're going to need all of them to come in, right, for a humongous overhaul. But not if you take one small change at a time. Just one little tiny step. That is going to lead you to miles of greatness. And then finally, number 3, surround yourself with evidence. Read stories. Listen to podcasts like this one, things that give you hope, or connect with people who have successfully changed their lives. Go read a book, like seriously. If you're one who maybe you have your own hope story, be alert. Some things are going to be happening here. No, I'm serious. We're going to have our own hope stories coming out of Create Your Now. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Stay tuned. Now, that's probably going to come more in the fall. Details will come then. We got to do little things at a time, okay? I'm just saying. My list, my to-do list is getting fuller and fuller, and I'm trying to shrink it down to an elf list and not Santa Claus's list, okay? I want to focus on 1 or 2 or 3 toys, not 2,500 things. So I'm serious because, I'm all about change is a good thing, but we also have to be realistic. And we've got to be able to be there at the end of where we're headed to, enjoy the journey that we just came through. So when you see examples of real change, what do you think it does for you? It helps you believe in the good before you experience it yourself. It's like, gosh, if she can do it, I can do it. I can do this. I will do this. Let's do this. What is that for you? Change is a good thing. What do you need to change? What are you running from? What are you willing to just admit to that, you know what? I like sitting in my lazy boy recliner. It's fabulous. My little bottom cheeks just fit in there so nicely. How I sit to the side and have my blanket over me. I lean in it. Even my elbow has a spot. Feels all too great, doesn't it? But let me tell you, change is a better thing. It's a good thing. It's a great thing. But it's not easy. And that's why it scares us and why we hesitate. That's okay. Let me tell you this, you're normal. For once, I've been told I'm normal. I know, amazing, isn't it? I get it. But you see, change is a good thing when it breaks the cycle of being stuck. When it fills your well with hope instead of tears. When it makes room for the life that only you can create. Because it's your life to live. So stop running from what frightened you. Get up from that lazy boy recliner. Take a deep breath, face the unknown, and sprint toward what you really want. What is it? Maybe it's a better marriage. Maybe your kids are growing up and you're like, I sleep next to this person, but in all honesty, I don't even know who this person is. Maybe that person is you. You know who the person is next to you, but you really don't know you. Change isn't the enemy, my friend. It's the next step to who you're meant to be, who you are, and who you are becoming. Believe it before you see it. Change is a good thing. Go in peace. Be present. Be incredible. Be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.